Hi, it's Lakeisha S. Mckenzie, and welcome to another episode of How To Fridays. Now, in today's episode, we're going to tackle the question, how to figure out what I want in a family. So, if you're struggling to answer this question right now, then this episode is for you. So let's get into it. So today, like I said, we are going to tackle the question, how to figure out what you want in a family. So let's get to it. Now, some people know from a very young age that they want to be parents, right? But for others, they are not too sure. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Now, if you have children, oftentimes you will find that your parents, your family or your friends, society, if you don't have children, right? They might pressure you into a choice that you don't want for yourself, okay? But at some point in time, you need to figure out what you want in a family. And you want to figure out if you want to have children and how many children, right? And you and your partner should be on the same page with this, okay? So here are some things that I want you to consider when you want to figure out if you want to have children, okay? You want to consider if you are actually called to parenthood, right? Do you have that desire right now to start a family, right? Some people really want to have children, while there are others who don't have that desire at all. Do you truly understand the realities of actually being a parent, right? As a parent, it is your responsibility to safeguard your child against all dangers, to provide them with the best possible life, and to socialize them into being responsible citizens of the world. So being a parent isn't always easy. You know, for those of you who are parents, you know what I'm talking about. It isn't always easy, but you want to consider whether you are actually called to being a parent, okay? Parenthood. Now, if you decide that you do, in fact, you want to have children, the next step is to figure out how large, you want your family to grow. Now, you may want to decide whether you want a large family or whether you want a small family, right? Now, deciding if you want a large or small family is really important, because the reality is there is a cost to having a large family. So you have to consider if you can actually afford to have a large family. Childcare alone can be so expensive depending on where you live that it may not be worth the income from your job, okay? Then you have schooling, right? Then you have college. You have extracurricular activities, right? You have to clothe them. You have to feed them. You as a parent, you have to take care of all of your children's needs and wants until they are adults. And if we can be real here, after they become an adult too, you are sometimes still helping out, okay? So you want to decide if you want to have a large or if you want to have a small family, and whether you can actually afford to have a large family, okay? So these are just some of the things that you want to consider when figuring out what you want in a family. So I really hope that this kind of puts you in the right direction, right? When figuring out, what you want in a family. And if you're watching me right now and you know that you have the desire to have a large family, but maybe your life is not where you want it to be right now, right? Maybe you're not making the money you want to make, right? Or the money that will allow you to afford a large family. Or maybe your finances are not where they need to be, right? Maybe you're drowning in debt. You're living paycheck to paycheck, right? Or maybe you're sitting on a job or a career that's really, not for you, and you know this, and you want to go into another direction, right? If you are watching me right now and your life is not where you want it to be, then it's time to get your life back on track. And I want to invite you to check out the free course that I'm offering over at my online university at www.lakeishamckenzie.com. The course is absolutely free. It's free, and it will help you assess where you are right now, where you are in life, where you are with money, and where you are with building wealth. And the course will guide you on what you need to do next, okay? That can put you on the path to making more money and building wealth, so that you can live the life you always wanted, right? You can have a large family that you always wanted, or be able to afford your family, okay? And if you're watching me right now and you know that your life is not where you want it to be, then you have to get it back on track. Because here's the thing, life isn't promise. We've seen this. It isn't promise. You can be here today and you can be gone tomorrow. And I would recommend that while you're here on this earth, you want to make this your best life. You want to live the life that you actually deserve, that you want, okay? You want to make the money that you deserve to make, that you want to make. You want to build wealth, that you can pass on to your family, to your friends, right? And if you're watching me right now and you know that your life is not where you want it to be, then it's time to get there. Don't let this be another year that you're saying that this year will be different, okay? Don't let this be that year. And then, when you think back at it, 1 year later, 2 years later, you're still in the same position and nothing has changed. You don't want to be sitting there complaining about your life day after day, wishing, hoping that your life will be better. Because here's the thing, I want you to hear me clearly. It makes no difference if you complain about where you are in your life today, if you are not doing anything about it. All of the complaining, all of the wishing and hoping and dreaming doesn't do anything. You've got to take action to improve your life. And if your life is not where you want it to be, then it's time to get it there. It's time to. Because here's the thing. Life has a way of just hitting us and bringing us down when we least expect it. And while you cannot predict the future, you can certainly prepare for it. So if you want to put yourself in a position where you have enough money to pursue your goals and your dreams, and you want to be secure about your future, right? You want to secure your children's future, your family future. You want to build that generational wealth, right? And live the life that you deserve. If this is something that you want, then this course is what you need. And again, the course is absolutely free. You pay nothing for the course. And you can register for it today over at www.lakeishamckenzie.com. I will put a link to it in the description box and in the comments below. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next episode.
Do you need help staying motivated? Well, you don't want to miss my weekly shows on YouTube. You don't want to miss Set Your Goals Sundays, Get Over the Hump Wednesdays, and How to Fridays. These shows are there to keep you motivated and will help you push forward and get things done in your life and business. In life, it is so important that you keep motivated because there are so many things that can come your way to distract you from reaching your destiny. And I want to help you keep motivated so that you can stay on track with whatever goals you are trying to attain and whatever dreams you are trying to reach. So be sure to swing over to my YouTube channel and subscribe and hit the bell so that you don't miss out on your weekly motivation. Also, stay connected and receive daily inspiration by following me on all of my social media platforms, including YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Follow me today at Lakeisha S. Mckenzie. I want to see you succeed in whatever you do, and I really hope that we continue to build our connection. I really appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next episode.